Hello, hello. It is Draft League playoffs time. Week 1 of the playoffs. Well, first of all, let's talk about the regular season real quick. I finished in second overall, which is pretty awesome. I was at 5-2. The regular season leader Zonk was at 7-0. I am playing against Reverie, who was 7th in the regular season, but has a chance to very much upset me here if they adjust their prep accordingly and outbuild me. Very exciting. We're going to do 3 more rounds for everyone because the patch isn't quite out yet. And it's going to be a great time. This week, I am running pretty much the same team as I did in our regular season match a week ago, because quite frankly, it did quite well. There are a couple small changes I've made here. I have swapped from Echo Strike to Reach Shot on Trat. I think it may simply be a little bit better, especially if Rev is relying on things like that power forward Armantis, that Illigus sitting in the front, the Ostracized, which I think may come sitting in the front, same with the Blitzwift, etc., etc. It's highly likely with Rev's team that they'll have 1 in front and 1 in back, and having Reach Shot will mean that the 1 in front can't really do all the attacking it wants to do, which should be good for annoyance. And I think Trait Dance was enough trait disruption already in our match last week, so we'll see how Reach Shot does. Shaloom's exactly the same. Skiff Rig, I have added Floater instead of Exhaust. We will see how that goes. It'll be an opportunity to, it'll be less opportunities to, get Skiff Rig healthy again without giving up a point, but I think Floater will be nice because, again, Rev really likes having those beasties in the front row, like Illigus Dump, Armantis Ricochet, and that'll push him to the back. Likewise, we have Shove on Riplash now instead of Shake Off, so giving up quite a lot of sustainability on my end. Not sure how it's going to go, especially if the Mystic comes and starts clicking Heat Wave at me. Provoke on the Tort Anchor as well, so I've really given up everything to do with dealing with Heat Wave if it decides to come other than Provoke. I figure 2 Provokers is going to be really good, especially because, Charlie and Mystic rely a lot on their support moves in particular. Blitzwift also struggles a little bit when it's not supportive. If the Armantis is monster block, it's fantastic to provoke against it, so I just decided, screw Drum, I don't need it, let's use Provoke. Okay. And with that, Rev is just setting up a room now. Alright, let me make sure I have the team set. There we go. Rev is serving. We are trying having a specific player serve in the match for the playoffs, just as a little test thing before we bring the Draft League to a wider audience. So it is known that Rev is serving. I haven't thought about that much at all, but I think I'm just going to be counter-serving with Trat and Shaloom, depending on what we see. So good luck to Rev, and let's see how this goes. All right, we see, I don't know if this is the same 5. This is the same 5 that Rev brought last time. I'm wondering if it is going to be a stare down Armantis now, or if it's going to be Quickset again. I highly expect that a lot of the traits here have changed. I have also made a significant error in not having Trat not having a serving move. So that's actually a big issue. Let's lead with Tort Anchor Skiff Rig. Gives me a couple options on the counter serve here. I've already made a mistake, of course. Okay. Looks much more spirit invested. I'm not sure if the cut shot will be survivable still. But... Oh, I don't have Cyclones on the Riplash. I totally forgot. Okay. So Sneak Attack's probably coming out into the Tort Anchor here. In which case, I'm just gonna move forward and probably click Faith into Provoke into Floater. The Slice off the Varkavon is not doing too much damage, so we should be good to just force our Mantis to the back here. Charlie with Reach Shot, Cheer, and Set. Reach Shot is annoying as it does mean that Skiff won't be able to attack this turn. Sneak will be doing 66. I don't see a better defensive play than blocking the sneak attack, though. Cheer comes out. Can provoke the Charlie here and just click Corner Shot. I'm guessing the Armantis probably moves forward here, or else switches into something. We'll see. Either way, it won't get a boosted Ricochet off here, which is what's important. Ooh, Blitz whipped in. Okay. So I'm guessing Slide is coming out here then, in which case, it's going to be, I believe, 2.25 times the amount of damage here, so it will actually knock out the Skiff Rig. Won't be Jazz. So let's just block here and send it. Oh, another Reach Shot. Fair enough. Provoke the Blitz here. Make sure it can't click Quick Set. I'm off to a bit of a slower start here, but it should hopefully set me up for a good end game getting Shloom out. Yeah, no blocks for you. Here we get a better idea of the slide damage. I mean, I think it's just correct to block the Blitz Swift. There is Torch Pass on the Iligus, which is a little scary. But basically, I'm content to just sit here and keep clicking Reach Shot. Or keep taking Reach Shots. Doesn't attack the Skiff Rig, that makes sense. Alright. Scream here does get a KO into anything that's in the front. Or no, it doesn't, because they'll be slightly higher. Anyway. Attack the Charlie and hit the empty lane. Iligus in, so I could have got a bunch of damage off, but my guess is it's gonna Torch Pass sometime soon. In the meantime, though, it's probably clicking Slice. This is a tough one, because the Blitz can come up and try and blow me up. But the Iligus can also try and blow me up. I I think my play here is just switch out and probably get Trat in. No, I'd much rather have Shloom in the serving slot, actually, but let's go Riplash. That feels safest. Okay, it is just a slide. So we take a lot of damage. I'm gonna get Skipper up to the front still. It's just quite simply the strongest beastie against my team, against the team here. Scream will not KO our Mantis, so I think I do in fact want to click Floater into this slot. We got a lot of sweat off in the early stages of this game. Yeah, okay. No easy receive because it's not power forward, so Rev will have to do some switching here. I'm actually gonna... If I Cyclone the Illigus here, the Blitzwift is pulled in. There's no way for Rev to knock out my Riplash. So the Blitzwift is going to be pulled in and drained from sweat. Which is a silly interaction in this game, which I greatly enjoy. And I can just sort of start hitting into the Armantis slot here. Not much else to do other than just hit here. And I'll get a serve off with Riplash after this if I do win the point, which is nice. If Varkabon comes in here, they are not KOing Riplash with Twiz. Illigus is not KOing Riplash with Slice, so I am going to be able to click Cyclone again if I so desire, and make sure that a Torch Pass doesn't get sent off. With that said, I think I actually want to hit the Illigus here, because the Cheruli's going to stay on field if it's the one that comes in, but it is the Varkamond. Okay. I think I just send Skipper to the front, because either way I can provoke. Provoking the Riplash so I can't Cyclone. Fair. I am shook, but that means I can provoke the Illigus and click Thump. I don't KO it, but it will get drained after this turn. I think I'm tagging Trat in here. It'll get me a front row Riplash hit and also a trait dance off so I can steal Unpredictable or Trapper or something along those lines. Yeah, so I mean, I'm definitely clicking forward pass first. The question is, do I want Unpredictable or do I want Trapper? And I think the answer to that is I would really love Trapper. Need to hit into the Beastie, who is not the Varkabond here, because hitting the Barkabon would be a very bad idea when it has Unpredictable. Although, of course, I could have taken Unpredictable if I wanted to. My guess is Rev is attacking the back row here. But I don't think I mind. I think I'd rather just get Myth out here and go for game. Unfortunately, I want to Mischief, so I can't do tons of stuff. Okay, twist into Myth. Interesting. Either way, Varkabon is shook now. Ricochet is not doing all that much damage, if I had to guess. Slice can't be clicked. So I'm just gonna block the Armantis here, and that should be fine. Reach shot paying very good dividends so far, even if I did mess up the team order. Alright, I block with the correct beastie, which is nice. I can't click rally, unfortunately, but I can click cut shot. Or bring the heat. I'm gonna take monster block here. I'm also going to give Ancient to the Varkabond. Unfortunately, we're just 1 damage short of having it drain itself without much additional effort. I just click Bring the Heat here because it's going to be more damage. Oh. Oh, I have traps up. I was looking at the damage, I forgot I had traps up. Okay. So that's game 1. Let's see game 2. I need to get some water because I've been yapping. There we go. All right, I am serving. Makes sense. I think there is a reason I don't want to lead with Tortinker and Skiff Rig. And that reason is, if I'm Rev in that situation, I am counter-serving with Armantis Barkabon, and I'm tagging out the Barkabon for Blitz Swift, because I can't pick who I target with Corner Shot. I think what I'm just going to start doing is a whole bunch of damage with Whiplash, hopefully. I doubt the Armantis just runs forward here. Or, well, I guess it does run forward here because that's the better play in this particular situation. Provoke there, or Quick Set. Quick Set would be interesting. I'm guessing that there's gonna be a Provoke here, probably into Trat. I could, however, take Monster Block. And that's a fun idea. And I think I'm going to. Oh, I can't trade dance because I'm provoked. Well, either way, I can just hit Thump here. or shove, more accurately. If the Blitzwift comes in, then the Armantis does get a jazzed ricochet, which is annoying, but I don't want to, again, I don't think I want to, it's hard. If the Blitzwift tags in for the Varkabond, then it's rough. If not, I really want to click shove. But I think the answer is just don't hit the Armantis. Yeah, okay. We get that correct, thankfully. Quick set slide is going to do a lot of damage here. So I think I am going to swap into Tort Anchor in the back row. Cyclone, unfortunately, won't do very much for me, because it doesn't get rid of Jazzed. It will get rid of the front row bonus, at least. But it will not get rid of Jazzed, so I don't think it saves Trat. And they hit the Riplash, which is fine. That was very much something that was within the realm of possibility. I just go Skip Rig here. I can click Floater here just fine. But I also have a KO on the Blitz. So Rev should, in theory, switch, unless they read... I don't have a KO on the Blitz Swift. That requires a little more thought, then. I am going to provoke one of these two. I think it's the Armantis, because I'd rather not get monster blocked. Corner shot, go. Oh, it doesn't have monster block. I need to remind myself of this. Oh, it does have monster block. What did I trait dance earlier? Did I not trait dance earlier? I guess I didn't trait dance earlier. Anyway. I think the likelihood that Skiff gets attacked here. There's no quick set, so Slide won't deal as much damage. I think this attack is going to go into Tort Anchor. So I'm going to send Schlumen. If I'm wrong, I am very wrong. And I deal with the consequences. Blitzwift can still block me, but that would be giving up a point if I decide to attack into it. Cut shot either way doesn't get a kill. I think the correct play here is for Rev to block with Blitz Swift. I'm gonna provoke the Blitz Swift and corner shot here. We'll see how that goes for me. Taking the slow play. Okay, Blitzwift moves to the back, so it can still click Slide. And the Armantis can quick set. That was a very bad play on my part. Skiff Rig should survive. I'm failing to respect the body attackers. Okay. Blitzwift down now. I think I click Floater into the Armantis here almost every time. Either that or I just go for damage on whatever comes in. I think I want to go for damage, actually. Illigus is in. I have a Provoker on the field. Rev does not. Ricochet does 50 damage to Riplash, which is a lot, but also is not so much that I'm particularly concerned about it. And then I can just start clicking Shove. Unfortunately, Illigus does get a Torch Pass off here if they want, but I'm not sure I care. I think I'd rather, again, do some damage. Because if I don't Torch Pass, if I provoke the Illigus, the issue there is, I don't actually knock it out. Yeah, we see Varkabond in. Sneak does not knock out Riplash. It's probably going to be Twist into Riplash. If I had to guess. Either way, we have 2 beasties who are not coming back anytime soon, and a third which is pretty low, which is nice. I think I'm gonna block the Varkabond here. I'm not allowed to block the Varkabond. Fair play. I don't drain here either, which is quite annoying. And I can't attack. Lovely. I don't really see the need to provoke either of these two at the moment, so let's just get some corner shot damage. I think I'm totally fine with Riplash going down here. I can then get Trad in and start causing havoc by surviving for a while and having a front row Tort Anchor. With that said, does Trot survive here? Tough question. Anyway. Slice into the back row, interesting. Okay. So Sneak does not KO Shloom, so I can actually get Shloom drained here, which is pretty fantastic. I could also force Charlie into the front row. Oh, but no, I'd lose the game. Never mind. I have lost 2 points. This is not going well for me. Anyway. Front row Bring the Heat here claims a point. And Ancient won't go off because I'll win the point. Unfortunately, I think I am getting monster blocked, which is annoying. But again, I'll go down here and I'll be able to hopefully stall with Trat. This is one I am regretting not bringing Exhaust and such. Would have been quite helpful. However, I can just move Bones to the front because it should be a slice here. Yeah. That's a lot of damage. I was considering bringing Relentless, but I didn't end up going with it. Either way, hit the Charlie here. Either way, that's the game, unfortunately. I have no way to win this one. Okay. Whew. I made some choices that game. I'm not sure if all of them were good. But either way, I'm gonna take the counter serve. Just because I would like to be able to start clicking cut shots. I'm also putting Ancient on the opposing beasties, I think. Serving with Varkabond is fascinating. Makes sense. Twist into Myth is a good call here. I suppose for that reason, I almost want to, like, tag in Riplash. Getting Ancient is probably still the right play. I can steal Jet here, which is fun. I haven't actually used Blitz Swift, so I'm not quite sure how it works on defense. But either way, I can put Trat in the front row here, which is a good time. Or I could set Rally. Setting Rally is probably a good idea, but I don't know. Let's have fun with it. Let's have fun with it. All right, Trat is now stuck in the front. No twist this turn. Slide will be doing a good amount of damage. Or alternatively, an Armantis will come out. Either way, I just click... Slide is not, I don't think, quite KOing Trat. I believe it would need to be 44 if it wanted to KO. I'm not 100% on that. That's 2.5 times, so yeah, I should be fine here to click Rally. Mischief Rally is really fantastic for fighting this team. No forward pass here. Good call. Provoking Trat there. Trat will no longer be angry on my next offensive turn, so I almost think I can just send it in. Anyway, I'm gonna move like 5 times to assert dominance. This is important strategy. If it's the Armantis coming in for the Varkabond, that would actually be quite bad. So I think for that reason, I want to hit the Blitz Swift. No changes. Okay. Smiling, thinking about the fact that Rev now has to watch all of those moves, if I'm not mistaken, as to how it all works. I think I just tag Trat in for... I just tag Skiprig in here, I think. I'd like both attackers on the field right now, especially as I'm dealing with twists all over the place. And now I can provoke the Charlie, which is extremely nice. I'd like to hit Floater over here. Yeah, because it's the Armantis, as per usual. Ricochet is not doing much damage at the moment, which is very nice. Will not, in fact, even be able to knock out Shloom. So I think this might be a reach shot. Either way, I click Rally here. I just want to get as much Rally set up as I can, so that the Armantis is weakened for as long as possible. The nice thing about Scream in this matchup is I can actually hit the Armantis here if I wanted to. If I wanted to. I don't knock out the Charlie. Either way, a boosted Ricochet won't do it, but a boosted Ricochet with a couple cheers will, so... a boosted Ricochet won't do it, and will not knock out Tort Anchor in the back. So yeah, I am actually just going to attack into the Armantis here, because if the Charlie stays in, it's still taking this hit either way. So now the Armantis is low, which is really nice. Quickset Slice would be a fun play here. I have 5 Rally up, so I'm just going to tag Shloom out. Probably for Tort Anchor. Provoke into the Skiprig. Makes sense. Unfortunately, I now have another Provoker on the field, which will help greatly. Definitely provoking the Armantis. And I think I just smack this Varkabond really hard. The reason why I don't want to KO the Armantis is because it is extremely advantageous for me if there are a whole bunch of really low health beasties, because now that I have... Yeah, okay. Oh, it was noisy anyway, so I couldn't... If the Armantis switched out there, then I would have hit the Varkabond, which would have been quite nice. But either way, I'm going to hit the non-Varkabond here. Charlie and Blitzwhip both cannot switch in, so it will be the Illigus. However, I am going to hit the Varkabond here for one reason, and that is, if I hit the Illigus here, Rev could double provoke me, thus preventing me from clicking provoke against the Illigus in a moment when they want to click Torch Pass. So I want to prevent the Torch Pass at all costs. We see Twist into Skiprig. Yeah, makes sense. I don't think they're Torch Passing this turn. So I'm probably just gonna... I'm gonna provoke the Varkabond now, because I don't think they're clicking Torch Pass here. And that means I can get a corner shot off. If I'm wrong, unfortunate. Okay, that was a normal tag into the Blitz Swift. So we'll see a quick set here, I'm guessing. Either that or a quick tag. Armantis is almost back up, unfortunately for me. Bones is stuck where they are. Not going to take all that much damage. Rally is almost over. I think I'd actually like to tag in Shloom here, get rid of some traps, and go down. I'd like Shloom to be on high HP. So now I can just take this slide here and get Skifrig right back in. And for the same reason as last time, I'm gonna hit the Varkabon here, I think. Yeah, now it's the Iligus in. And I can click Scream here. Now there's no Provoker on the field. Could be an Armantis Ricochet here, which would be not the worst, even if Bones sits in the front row. But I think I want Float to sit in the front row anyway, because power forward. Quick tag into Armantis and Ricochet into Bones. Yeah, makes sense. Either way. Iligus doesn't go down here, I don't think. So I'd much rather provoke the Armantis, which is probably going to block. Okay, I have let myself get hit by a quick set Ricochet, which is probably going to demolish me. So that'll be doing enough damage to knock out maybe anyone but Shloom will be taking trap damage if I tag them in. So I'm just gonna put... Who should I put in the back? Either way, this Armantis is going down after the offensive turn. I'm guessing we see a quick tag into Cheerilee here. Quick tag into Cheerilee Cheer means whoever comes in is going down if I tag someone into the front row. So there's no real point in trying to survive that. I mean, Cheerilee then can't serve afterward. But I think I'd just like Shloom in to deal some damage and clean up. Oh, we see a slide. Interesting. Okay. Well, that means I can click Rally, which is very nice. As it means I have a kill shot on the Blitz Swift here. If the Blitz Swift blocks me, the game's not over. But it also can't move and has to deal with the same situation next turn. So this should be game. Correct play from Rev there. Slide does not KO. No traps up. So I can send Trat in, I think. And this should be it. Oh, free ball and tag Varkabond in. Interesting. Okay. Varkabond does still go down. If it blocks me, it can click twist, but I can provoke it here. Yeah, provoking it, I think, just wins me the game. If the Illigus gets back up, it's kind of bad. And the reason why I'm not hitting the Armantis is because if I do hit the Armantis and one of these tags in and would survive a move, which I have now realized they haven't, so sorry, Rev, for wasting your time. Not much to do this defensive turn. Armantis up front. And that'll be enough. Great. So we're gonna move on to semis. Not a huge amount to talk about with how I think the team building went, because it was mostly the same as last week. Obviously, I had my little snafu with the reach shot in the serving slot. Rev says, taking notes, never enough spirit defense ever. We'll see if they're up for an interview. Right. Hello.
Howdy. Can you hear me? My mic's been having issues.
Yes,
lately.
I can hear you.
Awesome.
Yeah, never enough spirit defense?
Never. I still need to learn that lesson, clearly.
Yeah, I decided, I did a whole bunch of, like, team building thinking at work today, and I came up with a whole bunch of stuff and was just like, you know, my build kind of worked last week.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I did get one game this time, though.
Yeah,
so.
I was expecting to see more changes, but did you just, like, invest a whole bunch more in spirit defense, or?
Yeah, and by that, actually something in spirit defense.
That's fair.
I had literally 0 before. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure if Cut Shot still, like, got a KO on everything or not. I never actually think I set up a situation where that would have mattered, or where I could calc that, because I made some changes. I put Reach Shot on Trat, which was a mistake in keeping the same order as I did last week, thus meaning I could not serve with it.
Yes.
Which was very silly of me.
Yeah, felt a little bit easier to control the team now that I had some spirit survivability.
For sure, yeah, because not everything was going down to Cut Shot.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Yeah, that was playoffs, week 1, I suppose. Much more to add about the team building, or did we all talk about it all recently enough that it's all fresh?
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, no, I really didn't, like, change that much. I just wanted to give the team another shot, you know?
For sure.
And I feel pretty happy with it.
Yeah, Blitz is scary.
Yeah, Blitz bonks. I should have, thinking back, Blitz Swift doesn't have very good defenses. I had it completely invested into body.
Right.
Generally will do something like that when all of the defenses are bad. I'll just have one defense fully invested.
For sure. It's a good strategy on Blitz, especially.
Yeah. I feel like I should have put it all in spirit.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard because I think my team has so many different modes that it's like, if you don't go for the body stuff, then I just Riplash you.
For sure.
Which is rough.
Yeah, but oh man, I should have taken. I think I still had a bunch of mind defense left over on like Varkabond and stuff.
Right.
I should have taken that off because Like, I'm not worried about corner shot. Well, I am worried about corner shot, but not the damage it does.
Yeah, that's fair. Vark can hit a pretty respectable 105 spirit defense if you invested fully, I think, which is not nothing.
Oh, certainly not.
But yeah, either way, next week, assuming I understand how brackets work, you will be playing the loser of Pix and Bird, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll be playing the winner of that match, I suppose. I don't know how brackets work. I'll be figuring this all out at some point. But yeah, more Beastieball. I'm very excited to... So you'll get a chance to rematch someone else is the most exciting part, because...
Yes, I actually didn't know that we were doing, like, a loser's bracket and stuff. I'm excited for that.
I see no reason to have us play less ball. Do you see any reason for us to play less ball?
Of course not. That would be blasphemy.
All right. So to anyone watching, thank you so much, and keep an eye out for a sign-up form for Draft League, which I believe I will be calling Prepared Attack in the Wishes server sometime probably in the next week. So get excited for that. And thank you for watching. Bye.